Alright guys, welcome back to another one. It is yet again raining and kind of windy and kind of cold. It's been raining for the past pretty much 48 hours straight, and we left them alone for 2 days, and I put the one poly wire out there. They're supposed to be in that paddock. I don't see any sheep in there. They're all right there. But that's actually not their fault, because we showed up and there was 0 volts on the fence. And then we went into another episode of why is the fence not having any voltage, and it turned out the battery died. So I figured out the battery life is going to last me about 10 days. So figured that out the hard way. But now you guys are going to get to watch me and Julia try and move all 32 of them back into there and see if we can hold them in there. So we'll go and do that now.
It's cold and wet.
Since it's so cold and wet, Julia had to pull the boots out today. No tennis shoes today. But we're going to get those guys moved. Oh boy. Okay, let's get these in there. Oh boy.
Okay, let's push it.
You see some of those bigger ones, Julia?
Yeah. Okay, now you push them from behind.
Okay. Okay. Brooks is losing his marbles. Oh, yep. Okay. All right. Me and Julia managed to get the sheep corralled and put back where they're supposed to be. The single wire did not hold them in. I'm going to need to make some changes tomorrow. Probably go back to 3 wires or all the way around to hold them in. But we didn't film anymore because it is 39 degrees and pouring rain. So we got done what we needed to get done and got out of there. So the sheep are where they need to be now. They have water, they have grass. And we're going to continue this video tomorrow when it's hopefully not raining, and make some more adjustments with the fence and get things set up again. So we will see you tomorrow. All right, everybody. We're back out here again today like we said we would be. And I'm going to start today by working on the working facility. So I'll turn you guys around here. So we have an old feed line here, old feed bunk, and there's concrete all the way out to that grass edge. So what we're gonna do is, the feed bunk already has some poles running down it. So what I'm gonna try and do is set up some panels, and then we got a couple pieces of galvanized tin here that we're gonna try and set up and make a little alley. And then I cleared out a bunch of brush in this area right here on this slab. This is gonna be the catch pen, and then the goal is to run them up this corner, go to the weigh station, and then kick them back out to where they need to be. So we're going to see how this works. I'll prop you guys up and you can watch as we build it here, and you'll see what I'm thinking. So yeah, we're going to get this thing going and start piecing it together with a bunch of salvage material. So here we go. Okay, we got our side panels up. It's not perfect, but it's gonna work. It's actually pretty sturdy. Just have it wire tied to that post, that post, that post, and then there's a short one there on the end to have it tensioned down to. Doesn't look like much, but it will work. We'll come up here and show you. There's the alley. Gonna have to fix those jagged edges a little bit. I don't want them rubbing up against that, but we'll have the scale right at the end and they can shoot out the end afterwards. And this is gonna be where we build our catch pen now in this area. So we're gonna get to that. Talk about perfect. Heck yeah. All right, well, we just got this panel that I found strung up here, and it's pretty solid. We got that wood post right there. There's another one there, and then I drove a T-post just for some support on the top end. And I think that's pretty dang solid. Now I'm just gonna go and try and find something a little smaller for the back edge here, and then maybe try and figure out how to make some sort of gate. We'll see what we can scrounge up. All right, just went and dug around in the barn and found this on the ground. Pretty perfect piece. It hangs over by about 6 inches on the end. So we've got a pretty perfect catch pen. Now I just need to find something to kind of rig up against the silo a little bit, just to keep them in, but nothing crazy. But yeah, this is the catch pen here. So we're gonna get this wired up, and this is a gate style too, so that'll be pretty sweet. We can pivot this out, let them in and trap them. But yeah, looking pretty sweet. Coming along much better than I had intended. But yeah, it's nothing pretty, but it is going to work. So stay tuned and we'll keep putting this thing together. All right, so we got her done here. Just gotta find some sort of little panel or something to fill this gap, but pretty much how it works. This is our gate. Pick this up, swing it out. Then we can let our animals in through this gap. They can come in here. This is the catch pen where we'll hold them. I'll probably have Julia back here, and she'll push a couple up at a time through this little alley. And then we'll work down the alley. We'll come up to about here, and I'll be standing right here facing back at them. And I'll catch them. Then after I catch them, put them on the scale, Famacha score them, check feet, do everything I need to do, and send them out the back end. And we're going to try and set up our next paddock so we can just release them and they'll go straight into their next paddock of the rotation. So that'll hopefully work well. But yeah, overall, this thing turned out pretty sweet. Easily going to be able to hold all my animals in this catch pen. And this is just going to give me the option to work them, to weigh them, and also just because there could be some health issues or something too, and I want to be able to work them easily and quickly and do what I need to do with these things. So yeah, it worked pretty good. It looks all right. I mean, you definitely can't look at it too close, but it is going to do the job that we need it to do. So yeah, pretty sweet little build. And now it's time to go and mess with how we got them in this fencing over here and make some major adjustments. So, all right, here we go. So we got that little corner blocked off with a little bit of tin. Put extra fence posts in for reinforcement there. We got our gate, sidewall on this side, Sidewall on this side, it's already there. Silo, old piece of wood. They're not going to try and go over that. Little cattle panel section right here. A lot of brush on it. And then you come up here to the chute, and that's where we'll work them out. So, yeah, you guys will have to stay tuned for another one to see how this works, but I'm sure we'll have to make some adjustments, but it's going to be pretty sweet, I think. And just having them in this confinement, we can do what we need to do with them, so should be good. All right, we're going to end this video out here with the sheep. So as you guys saw, we built that working facility, and I would say in about a week and a half maybe, we're going to start working these animals through there and getting some weights. As you guys can see, there's a couple of pretty stout ones out there already. I wonder where that big one is. Right up there in the front, you see that one there. He's substantially larger than the rest. But we got some good gain going on, and I want to start recording how much they're gaining as we move across this forage and figure out what we need to do for butcher dates to get you guys your fresh lambs. So if you guys want some, comment down below or go over to my Facebook and shoot me a message. And I think that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Another fun day on the farm.